Hello, my name is Dragoljub Nešić. I am the Head of Research and Development at Verisec. In this video, I will talk about how authentication rules work in Freja ID, how rules are used to select an authentication method, and, finally, some typical examples of use. Freja ID NG is the fourth generation authentication system from Verisec. It is modern, allowing plug-and-play with a variety of applications from all major vendors, Citrix, Cisco, Checkpoint or Microsoft, to name a few. It is scalable, allowing millions of users to authenticate with a minimal infrastructure overhead. And it is flexible and really easy to use, both from the end user and administrative perspective. Freja ID NG allows authentication with mobile and standalone tokens or virtual tokens delivered via email or SMS, reuse of existing user information stored in one or more directories, and usage of attributes for sending information to and from the system. The rules engine is simple, yet powerful tool to select an authentication method. It contains rules that are managed in an ordered list with most specific rules at the top and less specific towards the bottom. When an authentication request arrives, rules are processed in sequence until a match is found. When this happens, the rule method is executed. If no match is found, the request will be rejected. Each rule can evaluate the following components: user attributes, group membership, realm association, request origin, type, and attributes. The flexibility of the rules engine in Freja ID NG is that it allows one or more components in every rule, and a rule will evaluate all of its specified components. Only if all are true, the rule will match. Let's look closer at some of the most important rule components. To start with, user attributes. Any information stored in a directory about a user can be matched with regular expressions. For example, you can trigger different rules depending on the user's office location or country. Secondly, group membership. This component checks whether a user belongs to a group, including nested groups. If you specify multiple groups, a user needs to be a member of at least one for this component to trigger. For example, you may require different authentication type for consultants and internal employees. Thirdly, request source. In Freja ID, you can allow authentication requests from different services by source IP address. By specifying source subnets and/or specific hosts as part of the evaluation, you can trigger different authentication methods. Finally, request attributes. Request attributes sent by the calling application can also be evaluated with regular expressions. For example, this could be used as part of adaptive authentication that is based on user location or other information provided by a service. Let's see some practical examples. You're about to change your existing 2FA system to Freja ID NG. Upon provisioning a Freja mobile token, you place the user in a new directory group. We could configure two rules. Rule number 1, member of new group, use Freja mobile token. And rule 2, everything else, use a legacy authentication system. This setup allows a seamless migration from the old system to Freja ID with Freja mobile tokens without service disruption and over time instead of a big bang. As a second example, let us examine a set of rules that would allow you to use Freja mobile token authentication for a web application hosted on 192.168.10.10 and auth token for users accessing systems on a specific network, while rejecting all other requests. Rule number 1 would have source IP equals 192.168.10.10, use Freja mobile token. Rule number 2, source IP equals 192.168.200.192/26 and user attribute pager equals 3007. Use auth. To summarize, Freja ID NG is a modern, flexible and scalable authentication system that is easy to use. At its core is a powerful rules engine providing adaptive authentication based on, amongst other factors, user attributes, user group membership, source IP address, and request attributes. Together, these allow near limitless possibilities to fine-tune the level and type of authentication in any given situation. That's all for this video. Do check out for other videos on our website.